Welcome back to Rohawk Talk.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Peyton.
This week we'll be learning more about Model UN, the Student Council Blood Drive, and Randolph Sports.
We will also be looking at the winners of the Super Bowl and talking to Sarah and Alexis, who will be hosting a Valentines speed dating show.
But as always, let's throw it to the Student Life Recap.
What are you doing?
I'm trying out for the NFL.
What, because of the Super Bowl this weekend?
Yeah, I want to be just like the Eagles.
Oh yeah, they won, 41-33. What do you think everyone else feels about this?
Let's check it out.
What did you think of the Super Bowl?
It was the best one in the past 5 years.
Eagles are going to take that dub by the way, so I'm just glad they won.
It was pretty great. It was a close game. The refs had some questionable calls, but other than that, it was a pretty good game. And go Philly! Yeah!
How did you feel about the halftime performance?
JC did pretty good. He could have done better, but it was nice.
It was trash. It was very bad. I didn't like it.
It could have been better. Justin Timberlake should definitely step his game up next time.
Do you agree with who won?
Yes, Eagles all the way. They should have won.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yes, totally. I was glad the Patriots finally lost in the Super Bowl.
I'm sure a lot of people will need to catch up on the Super Bowl, but you might not have time right now because the school day has been extended.
Finally, I get to leave this joint.
Where are you going?
It's 3:26, school's over, duh.
We get out at 3:32 now.
What?
Yeah, they added 6 extra minutes to the school day.
Ugh. You know what? We should talk to other students and see how they feel about this.
Okay.
How do you feel about having 6 more minutes added to the school day?
I think it's so stupid.
I don't like it at all. No offense, but it's dumb.
It shouldn't have happened. I mean, I get that we have to have the extra time, but time is precious, so I want to do what I want in those 6 extra minutes, even if it's a short time.
So would you rather have 6 more minutes or an extra day added, and why?
An extra day added because 6 more minutes, I have to dread it every single day.
I'd rather have an extra day just because I'm in all my classes and I think like I'm supposed to leave and then I have like 6 more minutes and it's really annoying. So I'd prefer to go in like on Monday or whatever. We should go in on President's Day just because presidents are a joke.
Well, when you put it like that, I'd rather have the 6 extra minutes just added to the day.
How has the 6 minutes affected your routine?
I've been a bit confused when periods end, but with the classes and all that, but other than that, it's been kind of normal.
It affects me a lot because every day I'm super tired and I'm in my last class, which I'm the most tired in. And
it affects me because I get annoyed. That's basically it.
Okay, thank you guys.
Hey guys, it's Sydney and Cassidy, and we are 2 out of the 7 Rohawk Talk editors, and this is our opinion on the 6 extra minutes. It sucks.
It sucks.
Thanks.
What sucks?
With all this extra time at school, you're probably going to become tired, but you know what you can use to refuel? Taco Bell nacho fries.
That has an M on it.
I got the stash. I got this. Hey, it's the new Nacho Bell fries.
Victoria, don't let anybody see. Don't let anybody see. Bon appetit. Bless. Do you think everybody else likes it this much?
Let's go find out.
Oh yeah.
So you guys have had Taco Bell nacho cheese fries?
I have. Yes, I had some last night.
Yes, I have.
Were they good?
They're delicious.
Would you buy them again?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's
fries with like with
tastes
nacho
so good,
cheese.
you know?
That sounds.
Would
good.
you buy them again?
Yes,
I would buy
most
them.
definitely would.
Anything unhealthy is great.
Are they worth the price?
Yes.
It's only $1.
Okay, thanks guys.
From watching the Super Bowl to staying at school for an extra 6 minutes to stacking on Taco Bell's nacho fries.
This has been an eventful week.
We'll see you next time. Now to the special segment.
Cupid here, and I'm here to spread a little love around RHS. Ah, that's more like it.
Ow, why'd you do that?
We're trying to get Roblox to Valentine's mood.
Well, this isn't gonna work. You're better off like speed dating.
That's a great idea.
Let's go set up some Rohawks.
Give me your best pickup line.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
My best pickup line, are you from Kentucky? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Are you Jamaican? Because you're Jamaican me crazy.
You know what the shirt's made of? Girlfriend material.
Why do you want to boo this Valentine's Day?
Because I'm lonely and I'm tired of being single. I've been single for too long.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be fun. I want a big teddy bear.
It just gets lonely out here.
Well, of course I want a boo. I'm trying to get some chocolate for Valentine's Day.
I already have a boo, so I'm only on here for attention, basically.
What is your weirdest quirk?
I guess would be I'm just really goofy. I'll say a lot of just dumb stuff all the time, and I guess my partner would have to be okay with with me saying dumb stuff.
I'd have to say laughing at anything, like literally anything.
I'm just goofy. I stay being goofy.
Talking with my hands, probably, because I do that all the time.
I'm really loud all the time. So sorry about that, but it's me.
What is the most important thing you're looking for in a potential boo?
Probably be a big personality.
Kindness. I need someone to be like really friendly, and I like jokes too. So funny people are a plus.
I just need someone to cuddle with, that's all.
I'm looking for someone that can make me smile. Smiling and laughing is great, so.
Everything's important.
What would you title your autobiography and why?
The Fabulous Life of Gabby, because my life is fabulous.
The Life and Times of Ono. Isn't that nice?
I'd probably title my autobiography Yikes, because yikes.
I guess just light-skinned God.
I don't know. The Life of Shayla. Why? Because it's my name and it's the life of me.
And would you do speed dating again?
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I would never do speed dating again because I don't need to. I have a man.
And yeah, I would speed date again.
Do y'all think it worked? I don't know if we created any power couples, but I definitely think we learned more about our Rohawks. Well, see for yourself. Yoo-hoo! Mission complete. Now let's pass it off to Mountain Peyton.
Have you ever been on a date?
I mean, I want to say yes, but I'm practically a ghostbuster because I've been ghosted so many times.
What does ghosting mean?
No one loves me.
All right, well, let's throw it to Maisha and Zoe.
Did you know 1 pint of blood can save 3 lives?
That's why it is important to donate blood. Speaking of donated blood, let's find out about our recent blood drive.
Student Council hosted a blood drive on Thursday, February 1st. Students lined up to donate their blood for the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center. On Wednesday, January 31st, SUCO held a free luncheon for those who were donating. This helped ensure that everyone had a healthy lunch for the big day. Keep it up, Rohawks.
Was this your first time donating blood, and how do you feel about it?
Yes, it was, and I felt really good because it was nice to know that I helped someone out, and I enjoyed participating.
Yeah, it was my first time donating, and it felt pretty good to be able to give back to those who need it, I guess.
Yes, it was my first time donating. I was a little nervous because I didn't really like needles, but it felt good to help out 3 people.
About 46 people donated, and we helped save 138 lives.
Thanks to all the students that donated. Now let's see what the band has been up to.
After practicing hard for several months, band members performed their solos and ensembles at Lavernia High School on Saturday, February 3rd. After performing in front of tough judges and being evaluated, there were several solos and ensembles that received a 1. Congrats to Haley M., Lacey W., Yoshi M., Rachel R., John H., Haley S., and Andrew G., who all made it to state.
So what song did you perform and how'd you feel about receiving a 1?
We played the song To a Wild Rose, and we were kind of shocked that we got a 1 because we didn't think we did our best, but we actually did okay, so that...
Well, I played 2, but the one that I played for my solo, it's called Concert Etude. I'm glad that I got a 1, but I mean, I'm surprised because I messed up a couple of times, but you know.
I played Sonata 1 by a composer I don't know how to say, and I feel pretty lucky I got a 1 because my instrument broke in the middle of it, so I was pretty lucky there.
Wow, our Rohawks are always pushing themselves to be the best. Theater has also been working hard to be the best that they can be.
Students in theater recently auditioned for their parts in an award-winning play titled Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. The play is centered around a family in Mississippi. They have been practicing Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6, showing true dedication. They'll be performing on April 5th, so be sure to support.
What part do you play and how was the audition process?
I play May. She's married to Gooper, and she's the sister-in-law of Maggie. Yeah, the main character.
In Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, I play Brick.
I play Maggie.
Audition process, it's 3 days, and you go in each day with different people and act out different scenes. You do about like 2 a day, and at the end of it, he posted online like Friday night at 8, and you get to see who's casted as what. Yeah.
It's different every time, and it's always really exciting, but also nerve-wracking. Like I was super nervous, but I actually did prepare this time around. And I think I did really well. Everyone did really well.
It's a 3-day process where we just go in and read some scenes, and it was good.
Those are just a few events that happened over the past couple weeks.
Our clubs are always busy doing great things around our school.
One of those clubs is Model UN. Let's see what Rosie and Sophie can tell us about it.
Hi, it's Rosie
and Sophie.
Today we're taking a closer look at Model UN.
In Model United Nations, they meet up with other schools to discuss other world problems in different countries and solutions they can be conquered with.
Isn't it concurred?
Concurred is to agree for the last time.
I don't know about you, Sophie, but I think we need to know a little bit more about what Model UN does on a daily basis.
Me too. Let's go ask some members.
If you could sum up Model UN, how would you do it?
I would say it's where students come together and act as delegates where we can solve world problems that could or may actually happen at one day.
It's a lot of fun. You get a lot of new friends from other schools and you get to pass them notes about, policies and everything.
We act as if we are delegates in a United Nations, and we act as different countries and different committees.
It's a lot of fun. It sounded really interesting, and I've seen it on TV shows and stuff, so it looked really funny to be in.
If you could be a citizen of any country, what would it be and why?
Venezuela, because that was the last country I had to do a lot of research for my last conference. So I know a lot about that country already, and it would just be interesting to see how I would actually live there.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. When was the UN established?
1945.
Who was the U.S. ambassador?
Nikki Haley.
In Ireland, annually, how much beer is consumed?
50 million liters per year.
131.1 liters. What is Venezuela's largest natural resource?
Oh, oil.
Which country has the highest birth rate?
Niger.
Which country has the lowest birth rate?
Palau.
Japan. What is the capital of Venezuela?
It's Ecuador.
What is the official language of Venezuela?
Spanish.
Who is the president of Venezuela?
It's Nicolas Maduro.
Yeah. What is Ireland's main natural resource?
Potatoes. Medicine. Sheep. Yeah. Technology.
Wow, I didn't know Model UN could be so much fun.
Neither did I. Up until now, I didn't even know what they did.
Well, that's all the info we dove into this past week.
Now let's travel back to Matt and Peyton. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Rosie.
You know what? talking about these different countries has me thinking about the Olympics.
Speaking of the Olympics, I think it's time to try an event of our own.
Peyton, I think we should just leave the athletics to the sports team.
Yeah, I agree. Let's throw it to Lexi and Sydney.
Hey Hawks, it's Lexi.
And Sydney with the sports highlights.
Today we're going to talk about the mighty Rohawks and all their sporting feats. Let's press into it. Randolph High School, for the first time ever, hosted its first annual powerlifting meet. The Rohawks, especially the girls, came out and showed out and placed in every event, and some girls even set new personal records.
I placed third. But first thing we do is squat, then bench, then deadlift.
Okay, so whenever I'm going up to squat and deadlift, if I'm going up to squat, I'll grab the bar, I'll just go, ah! And then ah! And then go.
First, one of the most difficult things are lifting the weight and making sure you get it up for the meet. Second is putting on the squat suits and the bench suits because they're so tight around your legs and your arms.
Now to Sydney with softball.
The softball team played a scrimmage last Thursday at home. The varsity and JV teams teamed up against Poth. Though it was a hard-fought battle, Poth ended up taking the win.
The day before our game was the first full practice of everyone. And so some girls are new and they really don't know what they're doing. And so along the lines of during the scrimmage, we also had to teach some of the girls what to do. So it was a practice. It didn't feel like a game because we're still learning some new stuff.
The softball team has a great season ahead of them.
So I'm looking forward to the season of the growth of the girls. Some have never played, some have played, but I'm looking forward to seeing their development over the time.
I'm a freshman, so I'm looking forward just to being a part of the team with all the upperclassmen.
And I'm a junior, so I kind of have to take on the leadership role. And our season's been pretty good so far. A lot of girls
are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. The girls are learning more, and we have a lot of girls. So if there's more out there that want to come out.
Now to Lexi with girls basketball.
The girls' basketball season may be over, but they made sure to go out on a positive note. They went 2-1 on their last 3 games of the season. On Tuesday, they beat Luling at home with a score of 42-37. On that Friday, the girls traveled to Stockdale and snatched another win, leading by 10 points, ending the game with 25 points to 15. The girls were super excited to win these games, but they were about to face their biggest challenge yet. Their last game, on Tuesday, they faced the Yoakum Bulldogs. It was a very tough game, a nail-biter for everyone in the crowd. Unfortunately, the girls fell short 2 points, ending the game with 31-33. How did it feel when you had to shoot those free throws in the fourth quarter?
I took my time because free throws matter. Free throws win games, so you have to knock them down.
And what was going through your head?
Beast mode was going through my head.
I hope that we'll be able to make it to the playoffs, to be a good team, win district, and
Way to go, Rohawks. The girls are super stoked to see what the next season brings. Well, that's it for our segment. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Sydney with the sports highlights.
And let's pass it over to Shia and Jaden.
Welcome back to your sports segment. This week we'll be talking about boys basketball.
The boys are currently 11-1 in district, and they have secured a playoff spot.
Overall, the boys feel very accomplished. How do you feel your season went?
I think it went really great. We made playoffs, and that was the goal, so we still got a couple games left to make that seeding better, but we accomplished our goal.
I'm not really worried about who we got next because, Aaron and them finna beat them, you know what I'm saying?
The team carries much love with them and feels proud to be able to play together.
How do you feel about your team?
I love my team, man. We're all like a family, and, I love it, and it's just fun to play with them and watch them play.
I like my team a lot, like all the seniors, the freshmen, it's a good group.
We're like one giant family.
I hate them all.
Of course, everyone has their favorite parts of the season. What was your favorite part of basketball this season?
Definitely the away game bus rides. We just crack jokes and it's hilarious.
Favorite part of basketball this year was when me and Aaron were in the game at the same time, and Elliot was on the sideline.
When I threw my first lob to Aaron was definitely the best time.
Boys are feeling confident about their spot in the playoffs.
How does it feel to make it to playoffs?
It feels amazing because it's my sophomore year and like to play with these guys in playoffs is pretty fun.
For me, it's like second nature.
I'm excited for my teammates to be able to watch it on the sideline and, you know, just support them and be hyped for them every single play.
For the team to be going to the playoffs, they must have some pretty good moves.
Yeah, let's take a look at their best moves that they use in their game. Show me your best move.
Something like I do in a game?
Airball.
Oh, can I show my best move?
I definitely think the boys made us proud this season, and we wish them the best of luck at playoffs.
And that's it for this week. I'm Jaden.
And I'm Shia.
Reporting for Roll Hawk Talk. Back to you, Matt and Peyton.
You know what?
My name is Trey and I have a basketball game tomorrow.
What?
Anyways, that's it for this week's video.
If you like what you saw here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time on
Roll Hawk Talk.
I mean, I'm a bench warmer, so it's like, it's going pretty good. Practice or
He's
the
only
games.
played like one game. He only comes to practice with no uniform on, just his clothes. He watches. Bronchitis.
He coughs a lot and throws up in the trash can on the bus.
And then posts about it on his Finsta.
And then posts about it on his Finsta, which everybody sees. He goes to the hospital 2 times a week.
Loves pulling.
Loves pulling threes when he gets back in the game.
Loves pulling.
Don't know the play.
Doesn't know the play.
Never knows the plays, he just pulls the ball.
Loves shooting.
Loves the shooting business.
Doesn't go right.
I do go right.
Come with me and we'll give you a behind-the-scenes look of Roll Hawk Talk.
For the team to be going to the playoffs, they probably have some really good moves.
Aaron? She's gonna get you. You're making me really angry today. Aaron, turn around. Aaron.
Here we go.
Aaron. Hey. Aaron.